Hi guys, welcome to another review of some of my gear. This time it's one of my head torches. It's the Mammut X-Shot. It's a brilliant torch, I absolutely love it. It's not the lightest, but there's a couple of reasons why I like it. Now, you put the batteries just in the back, so you can just open it up here, and it's just got 3 AA's. And it just seems to be fairly waterproof. Now the reason I like them is it's very simple design. So it's got a couple of lights here, 2 and 1. The way you lock it, you just don't press it. Clicking it once does nothing. To switch on, you have to double click it, and it comes on. The 2 lights on the side come on, which are actually quite bright. So you click it again, the 2 lights go brighter. And then if you click it a 3rd time, that one comes on, so it's kind of a dual light with a spotlight. We'll just go back to the start. So you can see here, switch the other light off. And then it's kind of an all-round kind of big quiet light. And that gives you that kind of spotlight in the middle. Click it again from that mode, you only got the spot. So now you've got the kind of big bright spotlight, which is about 110 meters visibility. So the way that they say it works is you've got 14 meters, but you've got an impressive 200 hours of light at this, which is more than any other light that I know, which is the reason that I like this torch and I carry it with me when I go walking, because 200 hours is more than enough for any scenario. So I'm going to Iceland soon, which is a 5-day trek. That's the torch that I will be taking, because with 200 hours it'll be more than enough light for me. Click again, they say 20 meters and 80 hours in this, so it's still bright and you still got a good 80 hours. Dual light, that's not as bright as it can be, the middle one, so you've got the kind of spot in the middle. That's 40 meters that goes when the batteries are full, and you get an impressive 30 hours still on that mode. Just have the spotlight, you've got 15 hours. So that's 110 meters and that's 15 hours of this mode, so it's still, you know, just decent amount of 15 hours. Now at the back you've got a button at the top, double click it again, the red light goes on, so that cars or people from behind you can see you walking. Now that's 300 hours because it's just a small light, and you know, red light at night visibility is about 500 meters. Click again, it starts blinking, 500 hours. So if you're walking, click that front. I think my batteries are dying. Yeah, as you can see, because the batteries are dying now, the front is coming off. I was just going to say, good that I tested it. The other thing what I like about it is when the light's off and you just hold that button 2 seconds, you get this light here pop up. You can see just one. So if the batteries were full, that would be the entire way over. So that's like, you can just check before you're using the light what the battery level is. So for me right now it's on 1 bar, so it's quite low. So I'm going to get some new batteries quickly. So I just got some new batteries. So as I showed you before, loosen that, open it up. Try not to confuse which ones are new. 1, 2, 3. Put the new ones in. Very simple. 1, 2, 3. That just clicks back in place. And now if I hold that for 2 seconds, hopefully you can see all 3. So a full pack. So again, 1, 2. You can actually see it's a lot brighter now. If I then double click the back, you've got them both on. Double click that again. Sorry, click that once, you get the flashing. Get that, click again, bright, click the boost. It's a hell of a lot brighter than it was before. Click again, just a spotlight. So a very, very good light. So I'm actually just a bit confused there. So basically, yeah, when it's off, you hold it, it comes off. What you can do is you can just press and hold it, and the spotlight will come on. However, it goes into flashing mode, and it flashes, I think it's 6 times every minute. So it just comes on and off, which is for emergencies. So, you know, if you're stuck somewhere, you put that on and it'll just warn people, tell people that you're in trouble. So yeah, brilliant light. Let's just keep that going, and as before, you can just hold that. Don't know if that'll work now because that's on. Cancel that. So you got that on, hold it for 2 seconds. Switch this off. Just turn it off. So yeah, I really like it. It's a brilliant light. The main thing, like I said, the main thing that I really like is the fact that it's got the ridiculous 200 hours on just the 2 LEDs, which are actually not that bad. So if you're in your campsite, it's more than enough light and what you need. And if you need a bit more, you just click it again. It goes bright up. You still got 80 hours, which is more than I've ever needed for anything. Now they say that the boost mode that you can get by pressing it, it goes to 125 meters. So not much more than the spotlight. The spotlight they say goes 110, sorry. So the boost goes 120. So not really much point in having it, in my opinion. I just never really use it. It's more important to know about the back. You can get that flashing, or the fact that you want the front maybe flashing too. You just hold that emergency, like I said before, hold it, and then it will just go on to this emergency lighting on and off. I always carry spare set of batteries normally, but with this one I don't tend to bother because it lasts so long. As long as I know that they're full and working, and I normally have my little e-light pencil as an emergency light. So if the bulb breaks on me, I always have a light. And as always, I bought this light for my own use, so my review is from what I think and like.